Hello, students. So, I've made a few notes on intelligence, and these are going to help you out because these are the most important points from the textbook. So, let's start from the word intelligence. Now, close your eyes and just think for a moment. What do you think? What is your thoughts about about intelligence? Is it something that all people have? Is it something that one has and the other doesn't? And what is it? Is it like creativity? It like something which only few people have, only gifted people have? What is it? Is it all like Albert Einstein? Now, whatever you've thought of may change because these once you read these, once you understand the actual what intelligence is, you're going to change your thoughts. Now, starting from intelligence. Intelligence is a key construct employed to know how individuals differ from one another. Now, what is a key construct? Intelligence is a key construct, means a key component employed to know how individuals differ, how one differs from other. We learned about individual differences last time. So, how the individual differ happens from one another. So, this is the main definition. Now, coming to there are so many definitions given by so many other psychologists, and coming to them, there are the Oxford Dictionary has given a definition. Alfred Bennett has given, Wetzler has given, Gardner and Sternberg has given. They have given. Okay, so Oxford Dictionary, according to Oxford Dictionary, intelligence explains. So they explain intelligence as the power of perceiving, learning and understanding and knowing. So they explain intelligence as the power of perceiving, learning, understanding and knowing. So we perceive, we learn, we understand and we know. So you can remember it as PLUK, pluck. It's easy. Oxford Dictionary explains pluck. Then next comes to Alfred Bennett. Alfred Bennett was a very famous psychologist. So he said that the intelligence was the ability to judge well, understand well, and reason well. So if you are intelligent, if you are intelligent, then you can judge well, you can understand well, and you can reason well. So in a particular situation or an experience you go through, if you are able to judge the situation, understand the situation, and reason out why the situation occurs, then you are intelligent. So this is also very important. So you can remember it as judge well, understand well, and reason well. So judge or judge, whatever. Then next comes to Wetzler. The global and aggregate capacity of an individual to think rationally, act purposefully, and to deal effectively with his or her environment. Now, Wetzler gave another definition. So, the global and aggregate capacity. Global, which is accepted, and then aggregate capacity, average capacity of an individual to think rationally, act purposefully, and to deal effectively with his or her environment. So, if you are intelligent, according to Wetzler, then you will be able to think rationally, act purposefully, and deal effectively with your environment. Think rationally, act purposefully, and to deal effectively with his or her environment. So, te, or you can make it as 8 also. Anyway, it's going to be easy for you to remember. Then next comes Gardner and Sternberg. Gardner and Sternberg said that an intelligent individual not only adapts to the environment but also actively modifies it or shapes it. So according to them, intelligence was very different from what others thought. They said that an intelligent person not only adapts to the environment but also actively modifies it and shapes it. So an intelligent individual will adapt to the environment, will get used to the environment, but also will change it or shape it according to his or her needs. Okay. Then comes theories of intelligence. Now, theories of intelligence can be classified into psychometric approach and information processing approach. So, these are the two main classifications of the theories of intelligence. Now, we will study for them in detail. And then we come to this. What are the differences between psychometric and information processing approaches? Now, the differences are just very simple. You just need to understand what each of them means, because, and this is a really good question. It can come for 3 marks. Okay, it's very important to you to know this difference between psychometric and information processing. Now, psychometric approach, what is it? It is an aggregate of abilities. An aggregate of abilities. Information processing approach describes the processes used in reasoning well and problem solving. That is the difference. So here, what is psychometric approach? It is a aggregate of abilities. It expresses the individual's performance in terms of a single index of cognitive abilities. So here we go slowly. So it is an aggregate of abilities, average of abilities, a group of abilities, and then it expresses the individual's performance in terms of a single index of cognitive abilities. It expresses the individual's performance in terms of a single index, a single unit of cognitive abilities. Then it focuses on the structure of intelligence or its underlying dimensions, like what. So if you can answer what is it, then you can understand the psychometric approach. So it focuses on the structure of intelligence or the underlying dimensions, what. So what is the mind, what is the soul, what is the uh, behavior. So all this is like a psychometric approach. So you can focus on the structure of intelligence, what is intelligence. Okay, and then comes information processing approach. So then describes the processes used in reasoning and problem solving. Describes the processes used in reasoning. You can reason well, you can think well, and problem solving, how an intelligent person acts. So how do you behave in a particular situation, how you problem solve, how do you solve a particular problem. Then emphasizes cognitive functions underlying behavior. Emphasizes cognitive functions underlying behavior. So whatever the behavior aspects of it, this understands information processing. So psychometric was always on the structure of the mind. This was on the behavior. So this answers the question how. So how this works, how we behave, how we act in a particular situation. So this answers the thing how. So information processing approach how, psychometric approach what. Then information processing approach is like on underlying behavior, emphasizes on cognitive functions underlying behavior, and this focuses on the structure of intelligence.